from what we've been, the pipelines are empty. And the bunkers C, majority of chemicals have been removed off site since this time last year. Yes.
What is the consistency of the material that's in the pond, and what is the level of toxicity that's actually in there right now?
I don't know the exact chemistry, exactly what's in the pond, but they do have to meet toxicity criteria prior to discharge. So they have to test the water quality in the pond first prior to discharge. They have to ensure that they meet the criteria, and that's for, yes.
Is there any chance that there's PCBs in that site? Based on the fact that they found PCBs in the groundwater at the mill site, is there any chance?
Yeah, well, I was actually getting into that part. That's good. I'm glad you asked the question. Is they did sample one area on site. They did test for PCBs, and PCBs were found in one area of the site. And they installed a sump to that site, and they're drawing water out of there, and they're bringing it to a facility in southern Ontario for permanent disposal. They're also required, that was one of the other orders, they were required to take further samples and delineate the area, so find out where the contamination is coming from. So that's still ongoing, and they're still pumping from that area.
It's clear that it's coming, we know where it's coming from, and we know where it's going. And do we know that it's not going to come into Lake Superior, come around our way and affect our water supply down that area?
Well, right now they're continuing to pump and transfer the material off site.
And does anybody explain what is the consistency of what they're pumping, so that we can be told what is there? I think that's very critical that we know.
Yeah, they are testing.
Well, they are testing, but are we getting results of what's being tested?
Yes, we're working. We're trying to provide Tracy with the information as we're getting it, so that
They still haven't sent the final report, just the initial results.
yes.
One other question with regards to the testing that goes around the ASB site.
Yeah.
There's several wells out there. There's several wells out around what the mill called their waste disposal site down alongside the Pick River. Back when they were closing down, back when we had roadblocks up, one of the statements that was made by Tim Beckman by the MOE was that these wells would be, the level of testing would drop to be dropped to once per year as opposed to the weekly, bi-weekly, or the monthly. What is the status of the well testing? How frequently is the ground water being tested around all these sites?
Well, there's still C of A's associated with say the landfill site in particular, so there's still a requirement for testing the sites. I don't know the frequency specified in there. I'm assuming it's annually, and we'll get the results and